This year, you can submit your Countryside Stewardship capital claim online using the Rural Payments Service. Go to www.gov.uk/claim-rural-payments. You can already access the Countryside Stewardship Options Finder tool via the Rural Payments Service. This year, you will also be able to submit revenue and capital claims, apply for a hedgerows and boundaries grant, apply for a woodland management plan grant. To sign in to the Rural Payments Service, you'll need your customer reference number. This is a 10-digit number which the Rural Payments Agency will have given you when you first registered online. You'll also need the password you created. If you've forgotten your password, click the link to create a new one. If you're not registered or have any other queries regarding the Rural Payments Service, call 03000 200 301 or search Register for Rural Payments at gov.uk. Submitting your Countryside Stewardship capital claim online. Before you start, it's important to check that you're eligible to claim and that you have complied with the rules relating to your agreement. Read the scheme manual that governs your agreement to find out more. You should also read the How to Submit Your Capital Claim online guidance. Both the manual and the How to Submit Your Claim guidance are available to download from the gov.uk website. Just search for Countryside Stewardship and follow the links. Once you've signed into Rural Payments, you'll see a list of the businesses you have permission to act for. Select the business you wish to submit a capital claim for by clicking View Business next to the name. Before you create the claim, you need to check that you have the correct permissions. From the Business Overview page, click on the Give Access to this business link. You will see a screen headed People and Permissions which lists anyone who is already authorised to act on behalf of the business. Click on your name, then click on Countryside Stewardship Agreements. Your permission level needs to be set at Amend if you want to create a claim, or Submit if you want to create and then submit a claim. If you are unable to amend the permission level yourself, it can be done by anyone whose permission level under Business Details is set at full permissions. They will need to sign into Rural Payments and update your permission level before you can go any further. Please refer to the How to Submit Your Claim guidance for further assistance with this. Once your permission level has been set correctly, scroll to the bottom of the Business Overview page to the Countryside Stewardship section and click on the Countryside Stewardship link. The Countryside Stewardship page will be displayed. You may need to refresh the page at this stage if you can't see the Countryside Stewardship Claims section. Click on the Countryside Stewardship Claims link. From the Countryside Stewardship Claims screen, click Create a new Countryside Stewardship Capital Claim. A list of agreements associated with the business you selected will be displayed. Select the agreement you wish to submit the claim for by clicking the circle to the left of the agreement name, and then click Create a new Countryside Stewardship Capital Claim. This will create a new claim with a unique claim reference number. You will receive an on-screen confirmation that the claim creation was successful. When this appears, click Close to return to the claim screen and continue with your claim submission. If the option to create a claim is not available, please refer to the How to Submit guidance for further assistance. On-screen help is available throughout the online claim process. This can be accessed by clicking on the Help link. The capital claim will have a status of created. The next step is to complete the details of your claim. Click Open, then click on the triangle next to Complete Your Claim to view the sections you need to complete. The first of these is Annex 1, Details of Capital Item Claim for Standard Cost Items. This is where you can claim for any capital items that are paid at a standard cost per unit. If your Countryside Stewardship Agreement does not contain any standard cost items, a message stating no data found will be displayed. If this message is displayed, or you do not wish to claim any of the standard cost items in your agreement as part of this claim, you do not need to take any further action and should click Close to return to the Complete Your Claim section. If your agreement does contain standard cost items that you wish to claim, they will be listed here in alphabetical order, and you need to confirm the amounts you are claiming. Click Open against the item code and enter the amount you wish to claim in the Quantity Claimed column. The amount should be in units, not pounds, and must be in numerical format. The payment claimed will automatically update to reflect the quantity you are claiming. The amount you are claiming cannot exceed the quantity remaining to complete. If you are claiming the full amount of the quantity remaining to complete, you must tick the final claim box, otherwise you'll receive an error message when you try to save. If you are not claiming the full amount of the quantity remaining to complete, but you will not be submitting any further claims for this item, you should tick the final claim box to confirm this. If you do tick the final claim box, any unclaimed items will be removed from your agreement once your claim has been submitted and paid, so you will not be able to submit any further claims for that particular item. Click Save, then Back to return to the Standard Cost Items screen, and repeat this process for each standard cost item you wish to claim. Once you've entered all of the amounts you are claiming, click Close to return to the Complete Your Claim section. The next section is Annex 2, Details of Capital Item Claim for items paid on the basis of actual cost. This is where you can claim for any capital items that are paid based on a percentage of the actual cost from the invoices you provide. If your Countryside Stewardship Agreement does not contain any actual cost items, a message stating no data found will be displayed. If this message is displayed or you do not wish to claim any of the actual cost items in your agreement as part of this claim, you do not need to take any further action and should click Close to return to the Complete Your Claim section. If your agreement does contain actual cost items that you wish to claim, they will be listed here in alphabetical order, and you need to confirm the amounts you are claiming. Click Open against the item code and then click Invoices. You will then have the option to add a new invoice, and this is where you need to enter the details from the invoices you are using to support the claim for this item. The fields marked with an asterisk are mandatory. You will not be able to save the details and exit the page unless you have completed these. The fields relating to the VAT amount should only be completed if you are intending to reclaim the VAT. Once you have entered the invoice details, click OK to save and return to the capital item screen. The quantity claimed in pounds will automatically update to reflect the details you entered. If you have more than one invoice, repeat this process for each invoice you are supplying as evidence for the capital item. If you are claiming the full amount of the quantity remaining to complete, you must tick the final claim box, otherwise you will receive an error message when you try to click OK. If you are not claiming the full amount of the quantity remaining to complete, but you will not be submitting any further claims for this item, you should tick the final claim box to confirm this. If you do tick the final claim box, any unclaimed amounts will be removed from your agreement once your claim has been submitted and paid, so you will not be able to submit any further claims for that particular item. Click Back, then Save and Back to return to the actual cost item screen, and repeat this process for each actual cost item you wish to claim. Once you have entered all of the amounts you are claiming, click Close to return to the Complete Your Claim section. Now you have confirmed the capital items you are claiming, you need to complete the remaining sections under Complete Your Claim. You must answer all the questions within each section or you will be unable to submit your claim. Claim Profile. This section asks whether there are any capital items that you have not fully claimed by the claim deadline, or that you do not intend to make a further claim on. Answer yes or no to the question. If you answer yes, you need to give more details in the box provided, then save and close. Other public funding. Countryside stewardship cannot be used to pay for works which an agreement holder is required to carry out under other alternative grant schemes or obligations. In order to assess the eligibility of your claim, Natural England must be informed of any other public funding you have received. Read both questions and answer either yes or no. The second question is only applicable if you are claiming for capital items for access, maintenance, and/or restoration of buildings, and you should answer no to the question if this doesn't apply to your claim. If you answer yes to either of the questions, you need to give more details in the boxes provided, then save and close. Supporting documents. This section asks you to confirm which documents you will be submitting to support your claim. You need to answer each of the questions within this section, then save and close. Further guidance regarding the questions can be found in the How to Submit guide. Declarations. Read the declaration fully and select Yes to confirm that you accept all of the terms. Click Close to save and return to the Complete Your Claim section. You have now entered your claim details and accepted the declaration. You are ready to generate and download your claim summary and evidence checklist. You can use the claim summary to check that your claim details are correct. Some of the items you are claiming may require you to submit supporting evidence. The evidence checklist will confirm what is required, and you should review it before you submit your claim. Go to View and print your claim summary, then select Generate. Once the claim summary has been created, the date and time the document was last updated will appear above the Download button, and you will now be able to click Download to open the summary. You can print a copy or save it to your computer. If you make any changes to your claim, you should always generate a new document before you download it to ensure that you have the most up-to-date information. You also need to generate and download your evidence checklist by going to View and print your evidence checklist and repeating the process you followed for the claim summary. Once you have completed all of the sections under Complete Your Claim, and you have generated and downloaded your claim summary and evidence checklist, you can submit your claim. Go to Submit Your Claim, then select Submit. You will receive an on-screen confirmation that your claim has been submitted, and the status of your claim will change to Submitted, Awaiting Evidence. If your claim submission fails, please refer to the How to Submit guidance for further assistance. Once you have successfully submitted your claim, your covering letter will be available to generate and download. You need to send your supporting documents to Natural England. Your claim will not be paid until you have submitted all of the required supporting evidence. All supporting documents must be received by Natural England by the claim by deadline stated on your agreement summary. These documents include all evidence listed on the evidence checklist. You may also need to provide a VAT declaration, receipted invoices or receipts, a British Native Origin seed form. Refer to the Countryside Stewardship Grants page and the scheme manual for your agreement for more information on the documents required and any additional requirements specific to your agreement. When you send your supporting documents to Natural England, please include a copy of your covering letter to help us identify your claim. You should also mark your claim ID, found on the top right of your evidence checklist, clearly on each sheet. This video was made by Natural England. If you have any questions regarding this claim and would like to contact us, call 03000 200 301 and select the option to speak to Natural England. Write to us. Please refer to the online guidance for the email address and postal address of your local Natural England Technical Services office. You can follow us on Twitter @RuralPay and @Natural England, You can also watch our videos on the Natural England YouTube channel.